Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yes, it's the work from home day. I've already gotten up and went and bought my coffee. Um, but this is one of these days. It is February 14th, Valentine's Day. And this is the day that so many lovers and wannabe lovers celebrate giving gifts and candy and red balloons, pink balloons, and all of this jazz, right? But this is what I want to say. I remember a long time ago, this guy, I got a little quick story time for y'all, right? So this guy came over. I don't even remember his name. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I met this guy, and it was like the day before Valentine's Day. And I remember he came over to my house with flowers. And he proceeded to explain to me why he don't um necessarily celebrate Valentine's Day. And when he explained it to me, I was like, wow, because I'm always big on understanding, you know? And I wanted to know where it derived from. And what I thought was interesting because he had explained it to me, so I wanted to look it up for myself, right? Right. So basically, like if you when you look it up and research it, it's not necessarily it's so many different reasons why they think it was why February 14th is related to it and how it got the Valentine's name and all of that. Hey girl, happy Valentine's Day to you, sweetness. Now see, me and her can celebrate because we are two people that aren't together, that want to be together, and we love each other. Boom, boom, boom. And that's pretty much what it was. So we had two instances, right? Way back, way back, way back. I think you want to say Roman times. So you had these two priests, two people named Valentine, right? So it's with like the Saint Valentine. And this red is associated with blood because way back in the day, people were martyred. And what happened though was how they think it was derived with like letters, like with the cards and stuff. So it pretty much, my understanding of it, and if you do your research, it derived from a person being locked up and cannot be with the person that they love, okay? And they also, and it was this letter that Saint Valentine wrote to this woman before he was executed. And he signed the letter, your Valentine, right? Yeah. But, you know, it's just one of these things where it's like, do you even really know what it's about? People were, you know, weren't supposed to be married. People weren't supposed to be together. Sometimes they even had couples pairing, you know, against each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of interesting. I just really wanted to understand it. I wanted to know if you guys knew where it came from. So it's just basically, and what happened was, so you had this execution of two different men named Valentine, right? And they were executed on February 14th. But it was 2 different years, but they was both executed on February 14th. So, because it was like you had this one where this priest was arrested for divine, you know, divine, hold on, um, they would define a Roman decree that forbade soldiers from marrying. And he was executed for the crime of continuing to wed lovers in secret. He was wedding people. Hey, World of Gigi, what's up? Good morning. Then you had, it's another story that's related to a Valentine, by the name of Valentine being locked up. And that's why I was saying, you know, he was a priest that supposedly sent a woman a letter before his execution that he signed off from your Valentine. So they both have romantic undertones, but it was because of like a martyr Saint Valentine. So, you know, the holiday just transformed, and I just feel like it was just made for retailers. And, you know, and the thing about it, like, I want y'all to, like, go look it up. I'm not going to talk about it a whole bunch. But I do have a part 2 of this because I want to talk about relationships. And now that I'm finally getting out of my funk and trying to meet people and I want to date and stuff. And but I wanted y'all to look into it because I just thought it was very interesting that even when you look back, you know, we spend so much money basically to celebrate this person that we love so much on this February 14th day. When if you really, really, really want to be romantic and understand the whole undertones and all of this, they made cards. And these were handmade cards, basically handmade love letters. And it was basically to when they was to profess their love for the person that they couldn't be with or that they were forbade to be with. These cards was made of lace, and the better the lace, the more love, you know, that whole thing. Y'all give me a few more thumbs up. We got 14 people watching, and I mean, it's like we, you know, it's coffee time, so we ain't doing a whole lot of mess. But now, and I'm not saying I'm against it this day, but what I do, how I feel about it is if I was with a person for Valentine's Day, if I had a Valentine, the reason why I just feel it's so overrated is because I don't want the person that I love or the person that love me to just show me on this day because somebody put it on the calendar and said, this is the day that you shower the person that you love with tokens of love. I want you to, just because you woke up and you was like, let me do something special for her. I want that. That's what I want. I'm not, it's like, oh, okay, like you just gonna spend, we gonna spend all our money. I don't even like chocolate. We gonna spend all our money on chocolate and all these balloons. Now I like stuffed animals. I like flowers too, but just, it's like, I don't see the need to spend $60, $70 on flowers when it's like, I like to eat. Let's go eat. Bring me up one flower. Let's go eat. I like flowers. I like flowers, but I don't see the need to spend all that money on that one day to be like, hey, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like then too, when we grown and all this, like, but hey, like, log into my Georgia Power account. That's how you can show me. Log into that Georgia Power account. You know, and you know, drop a few tokens over there. But hey, Dujanay, good morning. Dujanay said if people knew the origins of most holidays, they would celebrate them. This one is pretty bad. It's all about the money. Most folks fall for a hook, line, and sinker. Exactly. Good morning, love baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. You know, and you know, Dujanay, that is so interesting because even I remember I set up like an engagement. I used to at one of my jobs, I was an EA for like this director of finance. And it was interesting that his theme for his engagement when he was getting ready to propose, I was setting up and I made like an Easter basket. And I did research. And what I thought was funny is even with Easter, we celebrate, we have an Easter bunny. But historically, with Easter, the lamb is the animal that's associated with Easter, and I don't even think a lot of people understand that. And and the color really for Easter is red. It sacrifices in the blood and all this, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, yeah, that's true. Hold on. So, Dujane say doing something special for your spouse or significant other should be done at times all year round. Period. That's how I feel. It's like, get up, just be like, hey baby, thank you, love you, thank you for being you, and here's a little token, here and there. But and I totally understand. It's not that I'm saying people shouldn't celebrate it. It's just sometimes just have an understanding on what it is that you're celebrating and what is it all about. But I do know that a lot of people, choose this day to go all out and show the person that they love. Good morning, Pink Summer. Show the person. Hold on, y'all. I had got a call. So, um, it's beautiful. I like a lot of these things. It's just pretty, and I just feel like it really, really boosts the retailers. And I know that I had seen something on Facebook this morning. What was interesting? Somebody was like, for everybody that got something to say negative about Valentine's Day, that's just because they don't. They hating because they ain't got nobody. They single. Yes, I'm single. But no, I'm not hating. I'm just, just trying to just ask the question, like, do you even know what the meaning is about? Where did this derive from? Have you ever looked it up? Because in different cultures, it means so many different things. Because true enough, we have like basically like evolution. So it has evolved from that historical meaning of it. It has evolved, and this is the day we choose to celebrate loved ones and things like that. But like Dujane was saying, it's just understanding what it's all about, but it's a beautiful thing if you are able to celebrate this day with the one that you love. So I'm not a hater by far. I am. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all know I be working, right? And I just got a Teams meeting. Teams messaging is a doozy. But anyway, hold on. I saw some messages. Yes, 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 y'all. I just wanted to stop in and just say hey. And just don't y'all go broke today, okay? But now, if anybody on here going to buy some jewelry now, I would like some jewelry. My necklace broke. I don't know if y'all noticed because I haven't been on here that much, but the necklace that I always wear, it broke. I don't know if that was a sign or something, but my necklace broke. And I just wanted to share that little tidbit of information about where today evolved from. It's just one of those things to where, they were really out here murking each other on this day. And it's about, It's about executions. It's about not being forbade to be with the people that you love and all of that jazz, you know. But I want y'all to, but if you are celebrating this day, I hope that this isn't the only day of the year that you decide to celebrate the one that you love, okay? Don't let this be the only day. Always remember that, you know, sometimes less is more, and we don't need to get caught up because of the imagery and let's outdo the next person. And I mean, I'll never forget. Oh my gosh. I was a freshman in college, so that was a long time ago. But I was with, we weren't married at the time, but I was dating my husband, my ex-husband or whatever. And he he actually had the nerve to tell me I didn't get anything for Valentine's Day. And then this is when I didn't know what it was all about. And this is when I was still naive. I was still young, you know, in my early 20s, like maybe 21. No, I know I wasn't 21 yet, so I was probably 20. So I remember asking him, I was like, I remember what I bought him. Speaking of jewelry, I bought him his first pair of diamond earrings. Let me take this off. I'm a hot. I bought him his first pair of diamond earrings. And I was so excited to get this man these earrings. And y'all, he hadn't bought a thing in the world for me. Oh my gosh, I was so livid. I was more upset because of his reason. He said, God bless the dead, but D said, I forgot. Now, mind you, let me tell you that about a couple weeks before Valentine's Day, he had just got busted for, you know, we done got caught, busted by me for fooling with some woman that worked at the kiosk at the mall. I'll never forget this. And so every time I turn around, I should have known he was always hanging out at the mall. So how are you going to tell me, as much as you hang out at the mall and your little side boo working at the mall, you can't go in the mall and not know that it's Valentine's Day with all these hearts and all this stuff all over the place, and you gonna tell me you forgot? If you went off chasing some other tail, you'd have had enough time to get me something. Matter of fact, you should have got your little discount up there at that kiosk that she was working at. But you know, that's one of my most memorable Valentine's Days. That it's funny now. It wasn't funny then. And to just know, and just, it's about my growth as well. You know, how pissed I was that I didn't get anything for Valentine's Day. And you know what, honestly, I can't even remember if he ever went and did anything. But that fool sure know he wore them earrings every day after that. Every day. Every day. I think to the day he died, he had them earrings. Shabu. Hey, Miss Coco. Yes, Dushane. I was like, how you gonna forget? You all up there booed up with the side chick at the mall. Ain't nothing but Valentine's Day stuff all over the place. And that was back then. Way back then. We hadn't even hit the 2000s yet. So back then, it was always junk. That was the mall was the place to be. That's where we did our shopping. That was before we was doing all this online stuff and this and that and this and that. So it was no way you could actually forget. Good morning, Sharina Bailey. Say, hey, Melissa Myers and Chad. I'm at work but trying to listen. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Yeah, Sharina Bailey. Hey, Divine. How you doing? Good morning, Just Lonnie. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Yes, I just wanted to stop in, y'all. It's not that many people in here. And just say hello and good morning. I'm really, really, really trying to get back into my YouTube. Um, yeah, I got to get out of my head because I really enjoy it. I really enjoy doing, my YouTube, and I enjoy doing my videos. Um, I just decided I need to do a little bit more, a little bit more of a variety of content. And I'm still going to be me. We still gonna have fun. It's fun over here. We still gonna have fun. That's what it's all about. And y'all know I'm a big goofball, and I love chatting with you guys. And but my schedule has been crazy. Um, I have an announcement to make, but I'm waiting on the perfect timing. Um, yeah, and then y'all will know too what's been going on, why I've been kind of missing on the scene, but I've been doing a little more grandma duties as well. Coco has been having me very busy. Um, my daughter, her school schedule is a little hectic this school year. So I've been having to do a whole lot more. Um, and I have the baby so much that it's certain content. I know she's 10 months old now. And I know she's just 10 months. And so if I get on here and start acting the fool, and she'll be around or in the vicinity, I know she's just a baby. So if I say a cuss word or talk about certain content, it's not like she's going to know. But I just feel a little uncomfortable talking about certain things and doing certain content around a child. That's just me. Not knocking what anybody else do. I'm just saying, So that's part of the reason also why I haven't been on the scene as much. And but I do miss you guys. I really do. And before I sign off, come back on for lunch, because I still want to discuss like this whole love is in the air thing. So yeah, I'll see you guys around lunchtime. I'm gonna sign off. But I hope that everybody that is celebrating this day today, I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope it's everything you expect it to be. I hope that you will be filled with love and joy, and that there are no disappointments. Because I've had some disappointing Valentine's Day, honey. Trust and believe I have. Oh, Sharina Bell is like, that's right, Melissa. Just be you because you are enough. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. Thanks, Pink. You have a great morning as well. Oh, thank you, Just Lonnie said, makes total sense to me, but you are missed. Okay, Ice Cube. Yes, y'all, but I'll be seeing you guys later on, hopefully. But I know that I don't know exactly the time, but I will schedule it so you guys will be able to see it. So, so that y'all could log in, because I've talked about it before. It was a video that I saw by Cheryl Grabowski that I wanted to react to. And I was like, oh, today is perfect timing, because sometimes because of sector information, we expect certain things. And sometimes as content creators, we do certain things and the viewers get a different message. I can come on here to talk about one thing, but it's about how a person interprets what you are putting out there. And it was just interesting that I think that a lot of people might not have viewed or interpreted the content the way I did. And I just wanted to share my views and my thoughts on this content. And so I do plan on talking about this later today, hopefully around lunch-ish hour. I am at home, so I do have the baby. So I do want to let you guys know, I want to thank y'all for watching. Make sure you all come back later on today. And until next time, my good people.